It's about to go down.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Importer Brand Snippet episode. This is your host, Nathaniel Robitaille. I got my guys back, Christian Armbide, Christian Powell, Christian Squared. Guys, how are you feeling after week 9 of the Porvoo Butcher season in 2025?
Go ahead, Seats. I'm good. Yeah, I'm solid. Well, first of all, I feel like this stuff is flying by. I feel like we're sitting here waiting for it to start. Now here we are going past week 9, going into week 10. But, I feel good having been able to play all this and just where we're at right now.
That's good. How do you feel, Christian?
Likewise, like it's always like that over here in the Maple League with the midsummer break. Right when you get past midsummer, it starts to game by game just keeps to go quicker and quicker. And then last week games was a good game. I think it was a good test for all phases of our team, with that being special teams, defense, and offense, and everybody came up with a big play in the end. So I think that was a good testament to our team and what we're capable of and what we will do in big time games.
He had the Chinese lag there for a minute.
Yeah.
Caught back up, but he had the Chinese lag there for a minute. So that's good. So we go into week 9. This is actually episode 23, guys, which is actually more than I thought I'd ever get into during this thing, now that I'm rolling with it. But that's awesome. Kuopio Steelers, we drive down to Kuopio. Decent bus ride. We get there, we get warmed up, all that stuff. There's a little bit of rain, a little bit of haze. We start off the game losing, right? We were down in the first quarter 7-0.
Yeah.
Kuopio held the ball for the latter part of that drive, and I do believe that was their kind of their
long.
Yeah, that was what they wanted to do. They wanted to run the ball and try to take time off the clock and hold on to it.
Yeah, no, you're seeing that's what they did. They opened up. It was a very, very long drive. Like when we got the ball, it was like 5 minutes left into the first quarter, and that's a long time for that to be your first drive. So they opened up the drive 7-0, and I think it's what we expected also playing against this team, because we played them the first game, which was a long time ago, but weeks have gone by. We knew that they had progressed, and we also know it's a different story when you go down to Kuopio. So, starting up, you've seen what they wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah, they had the ball that drive all the way down to the last, it says 5 minutes. 5 minutes to how long are quarters here? 12 minutes?
12 minutes.
Yeah, so they had the ball for more than half of that entire quarter. And they got the ball back, too, because we punted. And we only took 2 minutes off the clock and then punted. So they had the ball that entire first quarter. But, I mean, shout out to our defense again for sustaining a long drives like that and having the ball for that long and only letting up 7 points.
That's
and then,
a phenomenal job by them.
Super job. Then we go to the second quarter, and as Butchers usually do, we just start making plays. And I think that's been the MO of our season, is we've just been more athletic than most teams. And I think once we put together what we want to do with our athleticism, it's these next 3 games is going to take shape, and it's going to be kind of disgusting to see. But we end up scoring 21 points in that quarter. But the Kuopio Steelers score 15. So we go into halftime 23 or 22-21? Yeah. 22, I can't count. 22-21. CP, you start off the drive. You start off that quarter with the touchdown, right?
Mm-hmm. CP had the first touchdown.
CP had a touchdown, and then our version of Travis Hunter before Travis Hunter, I'm starting to see that now from people talking. Mickey, balling, has a pick six. Takes that thing back to the house. 62-yard return for a touchdown. That's pretty solid.
He was sliding. That was a good play by him. Boy's a ball hawk.
Shout out to Mickey, man. He makes plays every single game, whether he's on offense or defense. Every single freaking game.
That boy is out there balling, man.
And Kuopio gets a touchdown, and then the quarterback, number 4, he takes one to the left side and throws it to Mickey for a touchdown. 19-yard touchdown. That was a great pass too, because that was right over the shoulder of the defender. Mickey caught it. Great hands catch by Mickey. You don't see that a lot now, but great hands catch by Mickey.
Yeah.
To secure that, catching away from his body, taking it away, and scoring a touchdown. Yeah, that was a long first half.
Yeah. It was very long.
What are you guys' thoughts of that first half when we're down 22-21 at halftime?
You take this first.
Because you got to remember too, they scored right before halftime. It was like, we're on a high note.
Yeah.
It's 21-14. Like, we're going into halftime. We got this thing rolling, and then Ethan Greenfield, who is a monster by the all intents and purposes of the word, he was a monster that game. Scores a touchdown with 5 seconds left, and you're just like, oh crap, here we go again.
Yeah. I mean, I was cooling. I mean, I had faith in what we were doing, and just knowing that these games are always going to come along, and we showed that with the final result. But I think offensively we were calm. We were still with each other. We were still knowing that we can score at any moment, as we said all season. I mean, when you have CP to influence the run game, and then the O-line blocking how they've been blocking the whole season, it's not hard to get the fruits at the end, you know.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't too worried.
I know for me too. Like in that moment, I just felt very calm and relaxed, and it was one of those I was really embracing it. Man, because I just remember going into halftime, and it was everything like that they felt. They convert a 2-point, get a touchdown, convert a 2-point conversion. They have a lead, and that's a lot of momentum for them going into halftime. So all of a sudden they have this momentum. Crowd is, they're into it. You're on the road. I'm just thinking, hey, this is football right here. This is what you train for. These are the moments that you train for. You're on the road, backs against the ropes a little bit. So it's just about how do you respond. Do you panic, or do you stay true to what you've been doing? And like Steve said, I just felt this really, really sense of like calmness and worry. No worry, just play ball.
That's great. Now, so that's at halftime. So we come out of halftime, and the onslaught still takes shape. Kuopio comes out and scores 15 more points, puts them at 37, and we only come out and score 7. So at one point of the game, it's 37-28.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, at that moment, you just like, hey, we got now. We just got to make plays.
We got to keep scoring.
Yeah, it just gets to this. It gets to this point where it's like, okay, time is going away, so now we just need to make plays. You know what I mean?
Time was creeping away very quickly.
Yeah, it was creeping away.
The only thing that kept me going was every time we stepped on the field, for the most part, we were gaining yards, and then we were scoring. Even in the drives that we didn't score, we just missed plays, and we missed just opportunities that we could have just. All right, that's an easy touchdown.
It was only 2 drives that we messed up on.
Yeah.
And shout out to Kuopio with the first drive, with the DN just flew right in the throwing lane. So I widened my throwing arm to the right, and I threw it behind Lucas. That was the end of that one. And then our first drive coming out of halftime, we had to snap over my head and put us in bad field position. I mean, CP still took a screen. I think we were short, 6 yards of the first down?
Something like that.
Yeah, we came out of halftime, punted. Kuopio got the ball, scored. We got the ball back, scored, and then Kuopio scored, and that was the end of the third quarter.
Right. They had these long drives. Each drive was a long drive for them.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, like you said, shout out to them too, because it's what we said. We knew they were going to come out swinging, and they did that. They came out playing. They came out, wanting to play ball. I think that's what you expect, and that's what helps you get to the game, because like how they're going to be and how they're going to come out. So
Yeah. Miko Frico said that to me on the bus before the game. He said, we always go to Kuopio and it's always a close game. And I said, damn, I hope it's not. But it turned out to be. And so we go into the fourth quarter, 37-28. We get a touchdown coming out, and there's 8 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock. CP scored a touchdown up the middle, another kind of bruiser run where he just broke through and then knocked two people in the end zone.
It's funny on those because I always hear Chris Seeps in the background every time he has it off. Hit it, go. And I hear you from the other side of the field.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. When I see you do that, the one thing I don't like at all, when I'm sitting, the ball snapped and I look to inside and I just see a corral of guys on you and I'm like, come on, dude, this is not us. I'm like, I absolutely loathe seeing that when I see you just get the ball and it's 3 or 4 people on you and then the whole team's on you. It's like, dude, we only got 1 yard on that. That's not Butcher's football. That's not what we usually do.
Yeah.
So I hate seeing that. And that happened a few times this game. But to your point, when you do cut up the middle or catch those screens and you start rolling, it's a wonderful thing to see. And I got to start blocking more when I do see you get up there. I definitely got to start blocking when I see you get up there. But so we get a touchdown early. Kuopio has a super long drive.
Super long drive.
Long drive. They get the ball with 8:33. And as I'm looking, man, they get it all the way down to 2 minutes. So they did a great job of holding the ball. They got it all the way down to 2 minutes. Yede, well, shout out to JP. He gets in there and he does a whole bunch of good stuff on defensive line, forces a couple passes that are a little errant, forces a couple of runs that get pushed to nothing. So he helped out on defense, and then Yede gets that stop down the left side to one of my favorite players to watch in this league, the Isaac Marshall dude. Shout out to him. They're young. Well, not young, but he's out there balling, and Yede makes a play. And then we get the ball back, and it's time for us to march down the field. How do you guys view that drive when we're coming off the sideline and we're about to have a 2-minute drive? What coaches talk about in practice, how you try to mock up, but you really can't. And you get into a game where the ball's starting on a 23-yard line and we got to go down and score to win this game. How are you feeling coming off the sideline? I'll tell you, for me, at that point, just to start it off, it was like, for me, it's football. So we win or lose, we still booze. That's the joke. Win or lose, we still booze. So I was ready to go out there and do what we needed to do. And if it was the chips fall where they may, I didn't have any qualms or quarrels of it. First pass, Christian, you drop back. How do you feel?
I'm cooling. I mean, thankfully, in college, I've been put in those situations a lot. So I've had a lot of practice at it, like a lot of practice. Majority of the time, we just fell short of one play, but the times that we did get the touchdown, it feels amazing. And then last year with Coach Charlie, that was a staple of each practice, and I think that helped a lot because we had high stakes. We had a large prize at the end with the ice cream. People took that ice cream very, very seriously. So I've had a lot of reps at it. I've come to enjoy those moments. I love the high pressure moments. And if you just look at my history of I always felt like I only need 30 seconds to score. I only need 30 seconds. If you give me two minutes, that's a blessing. And I mean, the key thing is getting the ball out quick, getting the ball out decisively, and getting it to your playmakers and trusting in them. And when I need to make a play, then I got to do it. I got to be the quarterback, you know what I'm saying? And just trusting in the O-line. I mean, not every block is going to be perfect. Not every block is going to be set up the right way where you can maneuver and escape the pocket. It just, this time it fell in our hands.
The heck was that?
It fell in our hands. First pass was to Lucas on a comeback, so we got a quick chunk play, you know. And
quick
the
chunk
next one was
play.
to you.
And then we go, well, let's go to this drive. 13-yard pass to Lucas. Love my little guy Dookie. And then we go a pass incomplete down the middle to Dookie. And then you go pass incomplete to Mickey. short pass down the middle.
Yeah,
Then
the
we
mesh.
get on the mesh. Then we get a completion to the side, short completion to me and Callanan make the tackle. Then we get a 7-yard pass to Fricos on 4th down. Mikko,
Big play.
huge
Yeah.
play. We Mikko, we love it. We love it. Thank you,
He's so
Mikko.
goofy,
Yeah, Mikko. Good job, Mikko. We love it, Mikko. Thank you, Mikko. 4th down,
Dude,
because, hey, without that play, we're done. So, Mikko Fricos, time to get your head out of your butt. You made a play. Good job. Forget about
Shout out
getting
OG
burnt all the
Mikko.
time. So, we get a fresh set of downs. Christian Arvide comes back to pass, and he gives me a crazy route, and we get a 1st down. And then is the wildest play probably of the season, where Christian Arvide drops back to pass, and all of a sudden, there's a lot of black jerseys around him, and he's about to get sacked, and he's almost on his butt, and he flips it up. I just saw the ball in the air. I thought you threw it to a lineman. So I was like, here we go. I really thought you threw it to a lineman. And then I see 15, like a damn superhero, come flying out of the backfield. I said, oh, yeah, we're on a roll now, baby. CP rumbles down, and you almost, I think if you just ran, like, because everyone does it as a ball carrier. When you run the football, you get near people, you kind of like try to wiggle through. I think if you just ran, I think you might have just bust through everybody and scored, because ain't nobody else really trying to tackle you. Both of you guys right now, go back into that space, go back into that moment, because from my view, I can see it right now. I was like 15 yards away on the opposite side. I can just see the ball flipping in the air. Both of you guys go back to that space, and what do you guys see?
Wow.
both of us, I think both of us seen that they were going to bring the blitz. So I saw man coverage or match, and they had a little help on your side.
No, they always do.
I actually could have hit somebody underneath right away on the play that we had called. Mickey was screaming like across the middle, wide open. Everybody, they vacated the middle and went to the sidelines, and Mickey just came right down the middle. And but I had faith in CP that he was going to get the block, but he didn't get his best block in. And then the Osku didn't get his block the best that he's done. And so I try to do what I did the next play, but they actually got me this time and wrapped me up. I see CP just standing there. I mean, we've been in this situation before. I'm going down. I said, CP's looking me in the eyes. I'm looking at him in the eyes. It was like slow motion.
It was. Nah, yeah, and then for me too, like we saw the blitz come there, you seen them creeping up, you know they were bringing that double backer blitz. And yeah, just the way I set it up, he made a good move too. Like
Yeah.
just good rush from him. And then the way I kind of played it, it wasn't one of my best blocks either. And they set it up in a way where I'm thinking, wow, Cat could watch him, but then I didn't realize he was also coming from the other defensive end too. So then that's where, like he said, he got swallowed up. And I'm like, okay, usually when that happens, it's not our first time having this situation. There's been many different ways where it's like some mid-play things happen. I'm like, okay, my dog is in trouble. Let me help him out. And like you said, it's just right here with it. Boom. And then, cause I knew like they were the backers, they came. So everybody else was deep. So I knew there was a lot of open space there. So I'm like,
much.
just get it to me, and I'll make something happen. And that's what we were. And like you said, it was slow motion, but it's good that I wasn't our first time either. So
Yeah.
And that's
we
great.
had one like that in Vasa game too, though.
yeah, that one was crazy.
The game before.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I threw I was getting
Oh
you
yeah,
tackled
yeah,
from
yeah,
behind
yeah,
in the
yeah. I
leg.
was there. You threw it on the right side. Yep.
Yeah.
Because I was watching, so I saw.
Yeah.
But great. So then, boom, we take a timeout. 34 seconds left. And then yeah, I mean, basically they did the same thing again. They bought the house with their blitz, and I remember distinctly. This is my viewpoint again. I remember distinctly coming across the field. I ran a slant. I was running across the way, and you evaded right, and there was nothing between you and the back of the end zone, literally.
Yeah.
So I started screaming, "Run, run, run," and wave my arms like this. And rest is history, bro. Like you just had a 20-yard head start to the end zone. I
Yeah.
mean, it was like part of the Red Sea. It just everything opened up, and like the rest is history. And with that touchdown that you had, put us up, 42-37. Then we kicked the extra point. Did we make it or miss it?
We made it.
Yeah, we made the extra point. So with 17 seconds left, we finished off our 2-minute drive in excellent fashion. The one thing that's cool about our team, and I was thinking about it in the shower the other day, was everybody touched the football on that drive.
Yeah.
Mikko, CP, quarterback, Dookie touched the ball. You threw it at Mickey. So I mean, like there was a Mickey was open, so there was like a bunch of stuff that happened where everybody on our team cooperates. The old line's doing their job, and then you go back to us. We still have to play defense, and our defense is doing a great job. I mean, we go out there and 1 incompletion, 2 incompletions, and then boom, they do the what is it? The UCLA. They try to do the UCLA and throw the ball around the yard and pitch it
Longest
back,
yard.
and pitch it back, and I mean, if we had enough guys out there that wanted to win the game, so they made tackles and we won. Great team effort, great team win. It's for me now, guys. It's just we just got to keep rolling. It's almost we have everything in our power to take this league and win the entire thing, not just the regular season, which we already have done. Congrats on that too. Congrats for the Butchers and you guys winning the regular season. Like that's an accomplishment in itself. So I pat our back on that. But I mean, we still have 3 games. We got a game on Thursday that we got to play against the Helsinki Wolverines. I hope that everyone listening to this does not take their foot off the gas pedal, like Coach keeps saying. Like this is just another roadblock that we have to just bulldoze through. And it's got to be a bulldoze through win, not kind of what we did last game and kind of let teams hang around with us. Because as you can see, we know we can put up points in a quick fashion and when we want to. So yeah, that's good. Quick stats at the end of the game. For you guys, let's see. Great game by defense too as well. I know guys were banged up and this and that, but I mean, you guys to hold teams down to that amount of points and excuse me. I mean, it's just you just can't bend don't break, but you guys have not been bending. You guys just been playing great the whole time. So, which is good. It helps us out in a huge way. Rushing, Christian Powell, 19 carries for 121 yards, 2 TDs. Christian Armbide, 9 carries for 88 yards and 2 TDs. Passing, you were 22 completions for 243 yards and 1 touchdown. And then, you know, your boys are having fun, man. 5 catches, 44 yards. Just having a great time. So, I mean, one thing
You could have had a
you
couple
can't beat.
touchdowns too.
I mean, if it wasn't for the referees out here in the Vata Liga, man, shout out to you guys. Let me give y'all some love too, man. Let me come out and give y'all some love too, man. Yeah. Thank you. Actually, this is really what it is. Man, every single time I touch the football or something like that, something crazy got to happen. OPI, stepping out of bounds, getting my things dragged open, man. Come on, man. It's getting to that time of the season where we got to be better. We work hard at playing this game. We work hard at listening and being on time and all that stuff. Referees, we love you, but we got to be better, man. We got to be better. And it's been a running joke since I've been in Europe since 2016. Every player, every coach, even the referees be saying it sometimes. Like, yeah, we got to be better. We're sorry. So, I mean, like, come on, guys. You got a bunch of guys out here trying to play the game that they love. Let's be better, in all honesty. But, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you cannot leave the game up to the refs. You just got to play your game, and you got to just ball out how you know how to ball out and let the refs do what they need to do, and that's just make sure the game doesn't get out of hand and out of whack.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we got to be better. We got to be better. That's for damn sure. But, yeah, so we got the Wolverines coming up. Let me see. Got the Wolverines coming up. What's their record? Anybody know that? Wolverines, Helsinki Wolverines. The Wolverines are 7-1. The Wolverines are 7-1. Their last games they scored 18 points against ECG. They goose-egged Tampere. They scored 25 on the Roosters, lost 56-25. They got goose-egged by Senyoki, and the last time they played us was 42-6. But, yeah, we've played each other once, and, yeah, 42-6. Like I said, man, it's football, so what do you have to do? In any sporting event, we got to win. At the end of the day, that's all we got to do is we got to win. So, that's it. And then this week, good luck to everybody that's playing in the Vata Liga. Good luck to everybody that's playing. Stay healthy. I mean, it's been cool to meet a lot of guys and see a lot of guys that I've played with and against over the years. So stay healthy, guys, and enjoy the rest of your seasons. Enjoy the just the last couple games there. Stay healthy. And as for all you Butchers fans and Butchers folks, man, come out, support. And all you guys that are on the team, make sure we're at practice and staying healthy. And let's keep this train rolling, fellas. That's what we need to do in a big way. And Coach Marku, we love you. True that.
True that.
True that.
You guys have any last words? Any last things to say?
Jesus loves you.
Much love, everybody on the team, everybody we compete against. It's a pleasure. Let's all enjoy this game. You know, we all competitors, but at the end of the day, we all share the same goal. So let's just have fun, stay healthy out here, and just enjoy what we do while we can.
Yeah, in a big way. Let's keep the trash talk within the lines. And if you got to take it off the field, then go to the back of the stadium and find some place to knuckle up. No, but that's good. Guys, I'm going to start another segment of the Imported Brand podcast, and it's going to be 21 questions. And this was coming from Mikko to Frico. He wants to get it started, so he's going to be the first one. But what it's going to be is it's going to be 21 questions, short answer, quick answer questions of just different things for random people, just to get to know somebody a little bit deeper than seeing their face and under the helmet or wherever job that you're in if you want to get on it. So 21 questions. Definitely going to ask you two to be on it. And, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But Frico's starting it off. What's the first question you would ask Mikko Frico? I know mine would be, why do you keep looking at the quarterback?
What's your pregame meal?
Gas station food like everybody else.
What's your go-to?
Why would you rather hang out with Aslan than hang out with your boys and watch the replay of the game? That's a good one.
What's his favorite ocean to swim in?
Oh, that's true.
Or a little, not ocean, but spot. His water spots. Which one's his favorite?
He likes to take us to the what is it? The old slimy ones.
Yeah.
The old slimy.
Last one. Do you think Roby is obnoxious or no?
100%. Well, you gotta look at you gotta understand what the word obnoxious means, right? So once you understand the word obnoxious, then you can put those parameters on me and see if you think it is what it is.
Absolutely.
Am I extremely unpleasant?
Depends.
Exactly.
It's all up for interpretation.
That's good. Guys, thank you for listening. We love you. Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful night wherever you are. Sleep tight. And we will see you guys next week, next time. Go Butchers.
Much love.
Butchers.